Hey, it's March 2025. I'm Justin Hartfield and you're watching Prohibition Planet. Today we're watching the Spanish government do what governments do best. Take something simple and turn it into a Kafkaesque nightmare. After years of careful study, aka watching other countries make money while they thumb twiddled, Spain finally unveiled their medical green framework. And like a chorizo paella, it's a human rights violation. The more the state plans, the harder planning becomes for the individual. Friedrich Hayek. Let's decode this masterpiece of the Partido Socialista and how many ways they can build in guaranteed failure. First up, the hospital pharmacy restriction. In Spain, only hospital pharmacies can dispense medical green, not the 22,000 local pharmacies scattered all over the country. Nope, just hospital ones. Why is this dumb? Well, imagine you're a sick patient who's already struggling, and now you have to travel long distances just to pick up your medication. It creates artificial bottlenecks because, hey, why use 22,000 pharmacies when you can limit it to a handful? Genius. And let's not forget that local pharmacists already handle controlled substances like narcotics every single day. Even the president of CFAP, Spain's Pharmacists Association, called it absurd. But sure, let's keep reinventing the wheel with more bureaucracy. Next, specialist-only prescriptions. That means your regular doctor, who knows your medical history inside and out, can't prescribe medical green. Nope, only a specialist can. This creates unnecessary gatekeeping and drives up costs because now you need extra appointments with specialists. Oh, and don't forget the longer wait times because specialists aren't exactly easy to book. All this for what medical benefit? Exactly zero. Congratulations, Spain, on another pointless rule. Rule 3, no flour products. Spain only allows oils and standardized preparations. Meanwhile, Spain produces 36 tons of green flowers every year for export. Yes, they export flowers to other European countries, but Spanish patients? Nope, you're stuck with oils and capsules. Forget patient preference or what might actually work for you. Even Canamedics pointed out that most medical broccoli produced in Spain is flour. But hey, who needs logic when you've got pointless restrictions? It's like saying, we know this could help you, but first, let's waste your time, money, and well-being on stuff that doesn't work and could be toxic. Brilliant. Remember, these people are here to protect you from yourself. And here's a classic. Last resort treatment only. You have to prove that literally every other treatment has failed before you can even try medical green. This means more unnecessary treatments, higher healthcare costs, and longer suffering for patients. Now, let's talk about the limited qualifying conditions. Only 4 conditions qualify for medical green in Spain: multiple sclerosis spasticity, severe refractory epilepsy, chemo-related nausea, and chronic refractory pain. That's it. This ignores dozens of proven medical applications. Patients with PTSD, anxiety, or other chronic conditions? Sorry, you're out of luck, because apparently international medical evidence means nothing here. Getting angry yet? 6 standardized preparations only. Speaking of ignoring evidence, let's talk about standardized preparations only. Doctors can only prescribe pre-approved formulations, which means no personalized medicine. Patients are left with limited options that may or may not work for them. This makes treatment less effective, creates artificial monopolies, and, of course, drives up costs. Because who cares about patients when there's money to be made? Rule 7. Hospital monitoring requirement. If you're prescribed medical green, your treatment has to be monitored in a hospital setting. Why? Who knows? But it does create more unnecessary visits, adds costs, and treats green like it's some kind of alien substance instead of, medicine. Because nothing says patient care like making everything harder for no reason. Then there's the registry requirements. Patients and doctors have to jump through endless hoops of documentation and reporting. This creates privacy concerns, adds an administrative burden, and makes doctors less likely to prescribe green in the first place. Seriously, who is this helping? Certainly not the patients. But wait, they managed to cram 2 more pieces of idiocy in this bill. How many tapas were consumed in the making of these insanely detailed regs? And let's not forget, there's no reimbursement framework. Medical green isn't covered under insurance, so patients have to pay out of pocket. This makes it unaffordable for many and forces others back to the black market. Because when legal medicine is too expensive, people will find alternatives. Great job, Spain. Finally, we have the restricted supply chain. Only a few authorized producers and distributors are allowed, which creates artificial monopolies, increases prices, and limits competition. This reduces innovation and makes it harder for patients to access treatment. It's like they looked at every possible way to make this harder and said, yes, let's do that, while evilly clutching their hands like Dr. Claw. And while Spain is busy over-regulating, other countries are light years ahead. Germany allows flowers and has a robust medical program. Portugal has progressive policies, and the Netherlands has had an established program for years. Meanwhile, Spain is exporting tons of green but treating its own patients like criminals. Viva España! Let's review the charges against this program. Restricts basic economic freedom, violates patient autonomy, creates artificial scarcity, makes black markets more profitable, peak government inefficiency. The verdict? Guilty of first-degree central planning. Here's a crazy idea. Let the free market work. Let pharmacies dispense. Allow flour and hash products. Remove arbitrary restrictions. Let doctors be doctors. Get bureaucrats out of healthcare decisions. Remember, folk, this isn't just about green. It's about the fundamental right to make decisions about your own health without some bureaucrat's permission slip. Every time government says, we're here to help, grab your wallet and run.
The state is not the solution. The state is the problem itself.
Don't forget to smash that subscribe button harder than your Spanish friend smashes a gram of imported Moroccan hash.